Welcome to another Explore. I'm your host Ian, and if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. So let's get on with the video. Okay, so today we're going to look at some more of Grimsby's old bits and very old bits, what I found on some maps. Obviously some of the features that have gone, but it'll give you an idea. So let's carry on. I've come down to Augusta Close. And this is the first footbridge. Now the reason I'm doing this one is because everybody was saying that there was a barge parked on a canal, but it isn't a canal. It's called the Aycroft Drain, which ran over from the docks area, obviously ran down to here. And this is where I am now, is Augusta Close. So somewhere down here, probably in them trees, was where the footbridge was. And we're going to go to the next one. Okay, so let's go. So I've just stopped at the back of the Conservative Club, what used to be on the corner of Bargate. And I was going to stick the camera over here because I noticed some sandstones above some doors there. So I'm just going to film the back of that. And I've just come over here, around the front. Now I see, I don't know what they're changing it into, but when I was around here a few days ago, I'm not sure if it's going to be a vets of some kind. Around the front, as you can see, there it is. Let's move on. Okay, so I've now come off Bargate and I'm down Westlands Avenue. Now, the reason I've come down here is because there was another bridge at the bottom of this road, okay, where the drain ran. Now, it basically ended where I am at the top here, or maybe even further down in that direction down there. The bottom of Westlands Avenue, and this, coming down there, was the main entrance into Westland House itself, which is through there. Okay, and that's been there a very long time. The actual way in is just there, which we're going to go up to now. But yeah, this is the original way in from where I've just come down into this big manor house, which is behind me there, Westland House. So, okay, let's move on. Just been down the bottom there, as you've just seen. Okay, so I wonder if there is a connection between that barge and Westland House down there. And obviously there was a footbridge down there. Now, did it belong to them? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you that. But it just seems that, like, you know, it came to an end roundabout down there anyway. Now come from Westlands Avenue, I'm now on a field. Well, yeah. So through there, where them trees in that area, is the actual manor house itself. And like I was saying, this Aycroft Drain came from that direction over there, which is the West Marsh, came up this way, and it went along that tree line there and then ended somewhere in that area there, okay? And it also came a bit further this way too and ended down there. Now I think that drain is still down there, so I'm going to have a quick look because I've been down here many a time. But yeah, this is the area where it was. This area is tree line, as you can see. A lot of trees. Now on the map that I've got, this bit of this drain was tree lined where I'm pointing the camera now, okay? And the drain, like I was saying, is somewhere down there, and I think there's some of it left still further up there, but we will go and have a look. But yeah, this is approximately where it was, and there is a dip down there where all this lot is as well. So I'm going to go a little bit further up and see if we can have a look into this down there. It's brambles and everything, so let's go and have a look. Down here I've come across this. Now this is either sewerage or it's part of that drain. Now maybe in there that drain is still running. Okay, obviously this has all been, it's like it's been filled in during the time. But you can see it's definitely tree line, like I was saying back there. So I'm going to go a little bit further down there. But yeah, so I've come a bit further down. There's basically not much more down here. It carries on straight through down here. Like I said, it does end up there somewhere, near enough to the top of like Westland Avenue there, roughly. So I'm going to go back down that way now and go and have a look at something else. So we've actually found it. Okay, and a branch of it went off over to the right of this camera, okay, pointing that way towards Littlefield Lane, where I've just been through them trees up there. But yeah, this is it. It's bone dry because of the really hot weather that we've had lately, and it's still warm. So yeah, that's it, and it obviously carries on where the camera's pointing now. So where I'm stood, this all used to be farmland. It was known as Nunn's Farm. Okay, and in the middle of the road over there, I will zoom in on it shortly, there's still a cattle trough there. And I've seen pictures of sheep grazing in this area. You wouldn't think, would you, before all this was built? And I think the farmhouse is somewhere in that direction over there. I remember seeing a picture of it a long time ago. I think it's when I was at school maybe, but yeah. So somewhere down there was the farmhouse itself. And like I say, this is all farmland. But there's a lot of other things down here as well, which I'll talk about shortly. So let's have a quick zoom in on this cattle trough. Okay, as you can see there is the cattle trough right in the middle of the road there, and it's still there to this day, which is fantastic. I've come down here, obviously behind me there, that used to be the car park. Scaffold, the bash used to be over there. Okay, so this is where another footbridge was. So what did it cross? Was there a river, ditch? Don't know really. I've tried to look on the maps, it's pretty hard to see. The reason we've come back up here is because the St John's Hospitarium was on here, on there, where I'm stood now, where the cenotaph is. I can see some parch marks down here, but I doubt it if it was that. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, so that's where that was. Okay, so okay, let's move on. Okay, so I'm now at the top of Bargate, Willesby Road here. Okay, and the college is over the road in that direction. So in this area here, this is where the toll bar was located. So whichever way you came in, either from that way, or behind me here, or coming back through Grimsby, this is where the original toll bar was, right in this area. Okay, so over the road there is Fryston House. Now it used to be known as Southfield House back in 1887, and later changed its name to Fryston House like it is now in 1905. Okay, so let's look, there's the front door of it, and so I'll zoom out a little bit. It's a big place. So it must have been a big manor house. I'm currently stood on Little Coates Road now, and I've come down to where the Umber Oil is, which is, I'll just move across, which is in there. And in there is the Grimsby Golf Course. Now, the reason we've come down here is to look at this. Now, this used to be a farm building, okay? There was a farm on here. Now, I remember seeing this over the years, many times I've walked past here, but yeah, this was all farmland. Okay, so we've come into this little park, which is next to the golf course. The actual golf course is through there. Now, in there, that was said to be where the abbey was, where the golf course is. I know you can't see, it's a bit overgrown, but if I can get my camera through there, I will show you. But you can see all these big, massive trees. Huge things. So they've been here a long time. I mean, they've been here as long as I have, because I used to live around this area, which I'll tell you where we are. Okay, so Little Coates Road is out there, through there. And the new roundabout there used to be Western School over there. That way's Cambridge Road, and the other way you carry on that way up to Bradley Crossroads. So I walked a bit further into the park now, and I've come across these 4 stones. I don't think they've been worked or anything, they've just been placed there. I've had a look round them, I don't seem to have come from anywhere, you know, off a build or anything like that. I wouldn't have thought so. Just been placed there, I think, for seating. And I was seeing a gap in the fence there. So let's go and have a quick look. I don't know if there's anything in there or not, or where this goes, but I like to have a look at things. Oh, it just goes down here. That's okay, so I put the bike down, I'll step over that. Let's have a look what we got. I think it's just somebody's done this. It doesn't look like anything. Let's put the camera over this, over there. I think it's just trees and that through there basically. Well, the golf course is over that way. So there you go. Yeah, let's move on. I've just walked up to the top corner, basically right near the road. Okay, and look down here. I've not seen this before. There's definitely a culvert down there going under the road. Okay, so I've just found what is known as a stink pipe, or basically to let the smells out, the drains out, and it's still there. If you can see it. Been blocked off on the top. I'll put my hand on there, and it goes down to the bottom there, and obviously there's some decoration on there. But yeah, it's an old Victorian stink pipe, still there after all this time. Okay, so with that stink pipe in there, that means what I just looked down there just now, that must be a drain of some sort, or sewage, or for sewerage. So okay, so let's move on. I'm now stood on Two Till. And there did used to be an hill here, and it was over 300 feet high, which is in that direction over there where the camera's pointing now. Okay, and down here, there's many a big houses like the one behind me. You probably can see that from there where the camera's pointing. Huge big places, but over in that direction, like I was saying where the golf course was, that's where the abbey was. So we're going to go that way now. Okay, so down in this area there was a lot of settlements around here. Vikings, obviously the Saxons, and a few others. Obviously the nuns was in through there, like it was saying. Now a golf course. So yeah, this area had lots of settlements on it because it's on high ground. And I probably mentioned it on another video, but the coastline used to come as far as here. Okay, that's what it's I seen on a map, a very old map obviously, but yeah, that's why there were settlements up here, because it was on fairly high ground, just like I was saying, two hills over 300 feet high. So we're going to carry on in that direction now, so let's go up there. So, now in this area, there was 8 hills, definitely 8 round here. Obviously, like I said, it was on high ground in this area, because it's where the, obviously the tide came up to, way back when. So yeah, as you can see, and they would build a settlement near water anyway, because you would need water. Okay, so I've just come up to this bridge there. As you can see, it's totally bone dry, but there is water that runs the other side of these 2 banks. There's obviously the water down there, and if I go down here a bit, there is water down there because there's a marker in front, but this bridge must be here if that overflows. And it's only a guess. But if you can see down there, I'll go up to it and I'll show you the marker. Come up to this marker now, shows the height of the water. So obviously water runs under there and obviously comes out down there. Now I do know that there is a lot of water in here, obviously during the winter months, but obviously it's been really dry lately. So you can hardly have anything running or anything around here. So you can see how really dry it's been, but it's a really nice. You can see the church over there. Ah, lovely. Really nice and quiet. So okay, let's carry on to the boulevard on the way home. And as you can see, there's some stones down here. This has got writing on it. Now where the other half is, I don't know. And also down here, look, a little bit of dressed stone down there. Definitely a carving on there of some kind. I don't know what that is. Yeah, there's a few of these stones down here. One there. Not sure if that's got anything on it, but yeah, them 2 have. There's a few stones down here. So where they came from, bit of a mystery. But yeah, there you go, what you find in the park. Okay, so let's carry on a bit. Okay, so we've come to the end of another video. I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel, and for all you watching my latest content, thank you very much. And on that note, I'll see you all on the next video. Bye for now.